Hey travelers, welcome back to Hafid Tours and Travel, your go-to channel for the best travel inspiration. From stunning coastlines to historic cities brimming with art and culture, these destinations will give you an unforgettable European experience this year. So, buckle up, grab your travel journal, and get ready to be inspired because we're about to dive into the heart of Europe. First up, we're heading straight to the boot of Europe, Italy. From the moment you step off the plane, you're hit with this incredible energy, a passion for life, for food, for art, for everything. You can't talk about Italy without mentioning Rome. This city is a living museum, every corner whispering stories of emperors and gladiators. Picture yourself standing in the Colosseum, feeling the ghosts of history all around you, or tossing a coin in the Trevi Fountain, ensuring you'll return to this magical country. Head north, and you'll find yourself in Venice, a city built on water. Glide along the canals in a gondola, serenaded by a singing gondolier, and just soak in the romance of it all. And speaking of romance, we can't forget about the rolling hills of Tuscany, with their vineyards stretching as far as the eye can see. Picture this. You're sitting on a sun-drenched patio, a glass of local Chianti in hand, overlooking a landscape that looks like it's straight out of a Renaissance painting. And oh, the food! Italy is a culinary paradise, from the perfectly cooked pasta in Rome to the fresh seafood in Naples. Whether you're exploring ancient ruins, getting lost in charming villages, or indulging in the incredible cuisine, Italy is a feast for the senses. Next, we're whisking ourselves away to Spain, a country that pulsates with life. From the moment you arrive, you'll be swept up in the energy, the warmth of the people, and the sheer joy of living. Let's start with Barcelona, a city that's an architectural marvel. Antoni Gaudi's whimsical creations, like the Sagrada Familia and Park Güell, will leave you breathless. Wander down Las Ramblas, soak up the street art scene, and get lost in the Gothic Quarter's labyrinthine alleys. Then, there's the south of Spain, home to the sun-drenched beaches of the Costa del Sol. Picture yourself lounging on golden sands, the Mediterranean sun warming your skin, with a pitcher of sangria close at hand. And speaking of soaking up, let's talk about the food. Tapas, those little bites of heaven, are a way of life in Spain. Imagine this. You're sitting in a bustling tapas bar, surrounded by locals, sharing plates of patatas bravas, gambas al ajillo, and tortilla española. And don't even get me started on the flamenco. This passionate dance form is pure emotion in motion. Get ready to be captivated by Greece, a land steeped in myth, history, and breathtaking beauty. This is where ancient wonders meet azure waters, where the echoes of philosophers mingle with the laughter of locals enjoying their evening volta. Imagine standing before the Acropolis, bathed in the golden light of a Grecian sunset. Feel the weight of history as you walk among the ruins, imagining the philosophers and playwrights who once graced these very stones. This is where democracy was born, where myths were made, and where history comes alive. But Greece is more than just its ancient past. It's a country of stunning contrasts, from the rugged mountains of the mainland to the idyllic islands scattered like jewels across the Aegean Sea. Speaking of islands, let's talk about Santorini, a place that seems almost too beautiful to be real. Picture this: whitewashed houses clinging to volcanic cliffs, overlooking a caldera filled with the bluest water you've ever seen. Spend your days exploring the charming villages, sunbathing on black sand beaches, and watching the sunset paint the sky in a riot of colors. And of course, no trip to Greece is complete without indulging in the local cuisine. Whether you're exploring ancient ruins, relaxing on pristine beaches, or savoring the flavors of Greek cuisine, Greece is a journey that will stay with you long after you've returned home. Next, we're trading our sandals for hiking boots and heading to Switzerland, a country that's practically a postcard come to life. Get ready for towering snow-capped peaks, crystal-clear lakes reflecting the sky, and charming villages that look like they belong in a fairy tale. Switzerland is a paradise for nature lovers and adventurers alike. Imagine yourself hiking through alpine meadows carpeted in wildflowers, the air crisp and clean, with panoramic views of the majestic Alps stretching out before you. And speaking of soaking, let's talk about those famous Swiss lakes. Picture yourself taking a dip in the turquoise waters of Lake Lucerne, surrounded by snow-capped peaks, or renting a paddle boat and gliding across Lake Geneva with the French Alps in the distance. But Switzerland isn't all about nature. The cities are equally charming, with their cobblestone streets, medieval architecture, and a distinctly cosmopolitan vibe. Explore the charming old town of Zurich, wander through the historic streets of Bern, or take a scenic train ride through the Swiss countryside, marveling at the scenery that unfolds before you. And of course, no trip to Switzerland is complete without indulging in some of the local delicacies. Indulge in a pot of creamy Swiss chocolate fondue, savoring the rich, decadent flavors. Or warm up on a chilly evening with a traditional Swiss cheese fondue, dipping crusty bread into the melted goodness. Finally, we find ourselves in Portugal, a country where history, culture, and natural beauty collide in the most spectacular way. From the colorful streets of Lisbon to the sun-drenched beaches of the Algarve, Portugal offers a unique blend of old-world charm and modern delights. Let's start in Lisbon, a city perched on 7 hills, overlooking the Tagus River. Explore the narrow, winding streets of the Alfama district, ride the iconic yellow trams up and down the hills, and get lost in the city's rich history and vibrant culture. Don't forget to try a pastéis de nata, a delicious custard tart that's a Lisbon specialty. Then there's Porto, a city known for its namesake port wine and its stunning location on the Douro River. Take a river cruise, visit the historic port wine cellars, and wander through the Ribeira district with its colorful houses and lively atmosphere. But Portugal is more than just its cities. Head south to the Algarve, a region of dramatic cliffs, golden beaches, and crystal-clear waters. Spend your days swimming, sunbathing, surfing, or simply relaxing on the sand, soaking up the Portuguese sunshine. And speaking of soaking up, let's not forget about the food. Portugal is a seafood lover's paradise, with fresh catches of the day grilled to perfection and served with simple, flavorful sides. So there you have it, the best countries to visit in Europe in 2024. Whether you're exploring the rich history of Italy, enjoying Spain's vibrant culture, or soaking in the beauty of Greece, there's no shortage of amazing places to discover this year. Which country is on your travel list this year? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Hafid Tours and Travel for more travel tips and inspiration. Until next time, happy travels!